I'm the American dream on steroids. I was an ex-crack addict and found Jesus Christ. You need help. This kid needs prayer. We need to pray for him. We need to pray for him. We need to pray for him.
I love it. Keep booing. Boo all you want. Boo all you want. It's okay. You're spending all your money because you've been conned by Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
And he doesn't do that.
Who won Wisconsin, though? Who won Wisconsin?
What does it have to do with the widespread fraud? I'm telling you, I want the machines gone. God bless you all. I know a lot of you are out in the parking lot and you probably see me getting attacked by a journalist out there. Well, you guys, and I thank you for all trying to get involved there, but this is how we get the word out.
How are you doing today, Mr. Lindell? How's the MyPillow business going?
It's been tough because we've been the most attacked company in history.
I want to ask you, how are you going to prevent the Democrats from stealing this upcoming election in the same way they stole the last one?
Well, it's I call it the uniparty. That stole the last election. The Democrats wanted these voting machines gone for 2 decades. I've been fighting for 3 years to get paper ballots hand counted. We have over 250 counties now that have committed to paper ballots in the 2024 election. Is there going to be corruption in it? Absolutely, but we can only pray that our real president gets enough votes to override the theft, so to speak.
Can I ask you about something that worries me personally? So after the election, Donald Trump brought these 62 cases to different courts, and all of them were shot down, mostly due to evidentiary reasons. So why was that?
No, that's a lie you just told.
Why?
No judge in the United States looked at any of the evidence based on merit. All the cases were thrown out on
33 of them were shot down due to evidentiary reasons. The standing cases were people were looking for crazy remedies like flipping states entirely.
No, that's not true. I've got millions of dollars in this. All the cases that were brought up, no judge looked at the evidence based on merit. They were kicked out on standing, and they kicked the can down the road. An Obama-appointed judge went to court on January 9th. She said, hey, there's widespread, or the experts say that there's corruption in these machines. She said that. And you're not a conspiracy theorist if you question them. The expert, Alex Halderman, flipped the election in 3 minutes with a ballpoint pen.
So why did Trump appoint these judges that decided to not look at the evidence, is what you're saying?
No, it's not. It had nothing to do with it. And you're not an independent journalist. You're full of crapola. These judges just in fear. It doesn't matter if it's an Obama-appointed judge or a Trump-appointed judge.
Everybody around Donald Trump, everybody from Mike Pence to Mark Meadows, everybody said, hey man, there's not, even his own Attorney General, Bill Barr. So when he makes these claims of top-down election fraud.
Let me tell you, we'll talk with Chris Krepp. We'll talk about Chris Krepp. He's the one that said the most secure election in history. He got let go by CISA for saying that false statement. 3 months later, he was on Morning Joe, and they asked him, what's the biggest threat to our country? This was in the spring of 21. What's the biggest threat to the United States? He said, bar none, a cyber attack in our elections right down to the local level. Bill Barr, crooked Bill Barr, what he did in the spring of 21, if you remember correctly, or not, actually it was in the winter.
Who was Bill Barr appointed by, though?
It doesn't matter who appointed him.
Because you say Donald Trump picks the best people, but then everyone...
Who said Donald Trump picks the best?
Donald Trump said that himself. He said it himself. I picked the best people. I'm a businessman.
Bill Barr told people to stand down in Pennsylvania. Stand down. Do you like your country?
I love my country.
You are the problem.
I'm a patriot.
Open your eyes.
That's why
you've told 4 lies on this show already.
I'm the one lying, man.
You just said that the judges ruled that there was no evidence of fraud.
They were shot down on evidentiary reasons. Half of them were.
Show me one case based on merit. Nobody looked at the machine.
There's a case in Georgia where...
Let me just tell you. That's right. Let me just tell you.
It's a free country, guys.
Let me just tell you. The Georgia judge, Obama appointed. How do you explain right in front of him? Hey, would you let me talk to him, please? I've spent $40 million to secure our elections. This isn't about Donald Trump. I was on Jimmy Kimmel, if you bother and watch these things, and Jimmy Kimmel asked me in the spring of 21, Mike, if your good friend Donald Trump was selected like you say Biden was, would you still be sounding the alarm? We here in the United States, these computers, there's been everyone's protection. Lawfare, you won't talk about Dominion or Smartmatic. You're protecting them. Why? They've attacked companies like MyPillow. I didn't change.
Why did Fox News settle with Dominion, in your opinion?
Why did Fox News settle with Dominion?
Yeah.
Why don't you ask Fox News? They never asked me for evidence. Nothing.
It's because Fox News is full of shit. I'm sorry, but Fox News is full of BS. When they say that Dominion voting machines are rigged and they settle out of court, I'm sorry, but Dominion is not as rigged as you guys say.
You know what?
Over and over, you come up with these...
You're the problem in this country.
I am?
Yes, you are.
You're the one undermining our elections consistently, spreading these lies about widespread election fraud.
No lies.
So you're saying there's top-down election fraud in all of these swing states.
It's a uniparty. The Democrats wanted these machines gone. I've talked to the Democrats. I get blocked by uniparty Republicans like Robin Voss right here in Wisconsin. He found all the widespread fraud in Wisconsin. A report came out in this state. Are you from this state?
No, I'm not from.
No, of course you're not. Who are you from? Well, you're independent.
Indiana.
Independent. Yeah, who are you from? What network is this?
YouTube channel. I run my own YouTube channel. Yeah, well, I fund it myself.
Right, you fund it yourself, right?
So I can say whatever I want. Yeah.
Oh, you can say whatever you want? Let me tell you, do you work for Dominion? This guy must work for Dominion and Smartmatic.
Shut him down.
It's better than working for Russia like you do. I mean, you're helping Vladimir Putin undermine the election.
I'm the American dream on steroids. I was an ex-crack addict and found Jesus Christ. You need help. This kid needs prayer. We need to pray for him. We need to pray for him. We need to pray for him.
I love it. Keep booing.
We need to pray for him.
Boo all you want. Boo all you want. It's okay.
You guys, this guy needs prayer. He's part of the problem in this country. His eyes are closed. He doesn't get it. Do you think I'm spending all my money? I want to save your country, our country, both of our country.
You're spending all your money because you've been conned by Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
Donald Trump has nothing to do with it. Don't you get it?
We're at a Trump rally.
And you know what? You know what I preach all the time? What do I preach, everybody? Get rid of the computers in our elections. Is that what I preach? When have you seen me out there going, oh, if the shoe is on the other foot, do you think I wouldn't still be sounding the alarm? I would. Anybody that knows me, I would. So you can't sit here and tell me, you're going to call me I'm a grifter? I've spent every dime I've had in this world because I know we have to save our country, get rid of these computers.
And I don't think you're a grifter. You believe what you're saying, but I think that you've been misled by Donald Trump into thinking there's this widespread.
I don't talk to Donald Trump about this. Haven't you watched the news? I'm the only one in January of 2021. I've got all the evidence. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. I'm the one that's got the evidence. I paid millions of dollars and did my own investigations and got the evidence. Donald Trump had nothing to do with that.
So Donald Trump didn't pay a single penny out of his own pocket, but you're bankrupting yourself? Maybe you believe it, but Donald Trump, he's been using super PAC money to fund these lawsuits that he's lost over and over. He's lost.
You know what? Why don't you talk about me? Talk about me. I'm telling you, I want paper ballots hand counted. What do you got against me? What did I do? I was an ex-crack addict, the American dream. I have 2,000 employees that have been attacked by people like you over and over and over again. Why? Because I want paper ballots hand counted.
Can I ask you a question?
Why are you attacking me because I want paper ballots hand counted?
I'm not attacking you because you want paper ballots. I'm attacking you because you're spreading lies about election fraud that haven't been proven.
You're the ones that. Yes, they have been proven. They have been
in courts or are there videos? Where have they been
here
proven?
In Wisconsin, the Supreme Court of Wisconsin ruled there was widespread fraud. Open your eyes. They voted here inWisconsin. The Supreme Court of Wisconsin said there was widespread fraud. They said there was widespread fraud. He's sitting here. He's calling all you guys in Wisconsin liars.
Who won the state of Wisconsin?
Prove it then.
I don't have to prove a negative.
They said that there was
So who won Wisconsin?
Donald Trump won Wisconsin. Period.
Did he?
Yes.
The electors went to.
But the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled here. They ruled there was fraud with the machines and the drop boxes. They didn't say if it was enough to turn it over. So you just told a lie. You said
he won Wisconsin. Joe Biden got the electors from Wisconsin 100%.
The Supreme Court of Wisconsin ruled that there was problems with this fraud.
That actually live in the state. How did that happen?
So you guys are actually saying
there was more people on there that actually lived in the state. How did that happen?
Can I ask you
that? Not even from this state.
I know.
Can I ask you a question?
Your Supreme Court in Wisconsin, do you guys know, ruled there was widespread fraud. Do you know that?
Yes.
And he doesn't know that.
Who won Wisconsin though? Who won Wisconsin?
What does it have to do with the widespread fraud? I'm telling you, I want the machines gone. That's what I want. What does it have to do with it?
Can I ask you a question? So on January 6th, when Mike Pence certified the results of the election, do you think he was justified in doing that?
You know, let me tell you something.
That's the day Mike Pence certified the results of the election. Was Mike Pence justified?
Let me tell you something. I've spent all my money not to...
We know this.
Not to overturn an election. You're bringing up old stuff. I'm going forward. They said there was widespread fraud here. A judge was ruled on it, and to get rid of the machines. I'm telling you that, and you're saying, no, nobody ruled on that. You're lying. I don't care what you're saying about Donald Trump or who won what state. I'm telling you that ship sailed. I'm not fighting. All you media, Mike Lindell's trying to overturn the 2020 election. Since the spring of 21, I have said, you know what? That ship sailed. That don't matter. We have to get rid of these computers in our elections and go to paper ballots, hand counted. That's the fact.
So I want to ask you, go back to my question. When Mike Pence certified the results of the election on January 6, 2021, was he justified in doing that, or should he have stopped the peaceful transfer of power?
I really don't care about that, but I will tell you this. If he would have, would you let me talk?
Everybody's a rhino to you guys. Come on.
If he would have ruled and overturned it, then you know what? I believe we would have lost our country. You know why?
Why?
Because we wouldn't have found out what I found out, and everybody the last 3 years, that we got to get rid of these computers in our election. If that would have happened, that's the bottom line. We have to have what all these other countries have: no computers used in election. I don't care. The past don't matter. We learned from a past. In my pillow, when I took in $100 million in my first inverse and woke up $6 million in debt, I learned from that. I almost lost the company. I learned from it. If 2012 hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here 184 million pillows later. If 2020 election hadn't happened, we wouldn't have learned that these computers have to go. That's what I stand for. Paper ballots, hand counted. Period.
I just genuinely, I don't get how you can live in this reality where every court is rigged, every institution.
We gave you enough attention. Game over.
Thank you, Mike.
Also, it doesn't speak highly of your presidential campaign event when one of your featured guests starts his speech by saying, "You probably saw me getting attacked in the parking lot." Even if you take the attacked part out, it's not great. You can trust me. I'm the guy from the parking lot.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that impromptu debate with Mike Lindell. There was a moment there where my cameraman and I both realized we were completely encircled by Trump supporters, and I remember we shot each other a look like, wow, we are currently in the lion's den. But it's always a challenge debating conspiracy theorists like Mike Lindell, because it's like playing a game of debate whack-a-mole. They say one conspiracy theory, and right when you try to hit that down and debunk it, they pop up with another completely separate conspiracy theory that you have to aim for. So it really is an uphill battle. And if I was a little bit more prepared, I could have debunked everything he said, but he was pulling out these niche interviews with Christopher Krebs. How am I supposed to know what Christopher Krebs said in March of 2021? But when I was doing the research while editing this video, I realized that everything he said was a lie. Literally everything. Mike Lindell claimed that Christopher Krebs was fired by CISA when he was actually fired by Donald Trump for not going along with his election fraud lie. He then said Christopher Krebs went on Morning Joe and said the election was stolen. Wrong. He said that Russian interference is the biggest threat to elections in America. He also claims that none of the courts looked at any of the evidence. Wrong. 30 of the cases were shot down due to evidentiary reasons. 15 of the cases were pulled out by the Trump supporters who brought the cases, and then another 15 were shot down based on merit. All of the cases were looked at or just pulled out by the people who brought them. But I want to run you guys down some of the fallout that occurred after I posted this interview. So Charlie Kirk's friend, Jack Posobiec, who has 2.5 million followers on Twitter, or X, posted a clip from this debate and said, "Breaking, Mike Lindell just lit up this MeidasToucher libtard." Libtard is his words, not mine. And even when I was doing that debate with Mike Lindell, people in the crowd were chanting that word at me. But I quote tweeted that and said, "Lit me up. Lindell's supposed to be the American dream on steroids, but the American dream is accumulating wealth, not losing it to a con man. 2020 wasn't stolen. Your candidate was just shit." And friend of the show, Brett Meidas, backed me up by saying, "They live in an alternate universe. Must be strange to have zero sense of reality. It'd be funny if it weren't very sad, but they genuinely need help." And he's right. All of the Trump supporters in Jack Posobiec's replies were saying, "Wow, that liberal just got torched. That liberal just got destroyed." Jack Posobiec even posted it on Truth Social, and in their echo chamber, apparently that interview did not go well for me. But I think if you live in objective reality, Mike Lindell was the one who looked incredibly unhinged throughout that entire interview. But I guess if you're a fan of Mike Lindell, or you think the election was stolen, or you're predisposed to just hating liberals, then apparently Mike Lindell did amazing in that interaction. I'll let you guys decide in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to MeidasTouch, leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel in the description below. Most importantly, have a great day, everyone.